Irish people can't take praise.
Let it
I
in.
know. He just turned to dust. If you're wondering where he went.
We're in a race against the Nazis, and I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb.
Working with Christopher, did you see him more as the scientist or the artist? Like, his films often work right in that fertile territory of dreams and technology, science and art.
And engineering.
And engineering, of course.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Like,
need to balance all those things as a
That's
filmmaker,
how I see
right?
him, or like Jim Cameron, or those two. I've never worked with Cameron, but like they have that bit of engineer in them. Like when you look at the hallway fight in Inception, and he realized, oh, well, if we build the hallway and then hang it and then put them on wires, then we can turn it and we can make them. You know, he always has some kind of engineering idea. Like on this, they invented black and white IMAX film. So I think he's like equal part artist and engineer, maybe.
His breadth of abilities are just so vast, and I think he's in equal measures just incredibly curious about the artistic pursuit that actors go through, and he wants to see what you're going to bring. You just feel every day he was like, what else? What else? Show me, show me, show me. It's just sort of wonderfully freeing, you know, to work with someone like that who's as invested in what you can bring as he is in the engineering and the structure of the film. So, I mean, I just think there's no one who can do that. Like, he's so groundbreaking in that way.
You know, I think this film might be his kind of magnum opus. You know, I think it's absolutely a stunning, stunning piece of work. What he's doing within the language of film, nobody really does it like him. And it's just terrifically satisfying to be involved in it.
Like a David Lean or Hitchcock, there's this mystique, and so it was this real kind of intimidation factor, and then once you're there and doing it, arguably one of the least judgmental directors I've ever experienced.
True.
He's kind of like a dad that you can't have a beef with because he's actually just a really good parent.
Yeah.
That was the most disconcerting of all the energies because I had no previous experience with that.
You love having beef with Dad.
This is a matter of life and death. But I can perform this miracle.
This is your 6th outing with Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
When did you first notice that resemblance to Oppenheimer, and when did you feel compelled to make the film with him?
Well, when I'm writing, I try not to think of actors because it's limiting. If you're writing from things you've seen them do before, you're not going to challenge them fully on the page. Then when you finish, you know, I'm sitting there looking at the copy of American Prometheus, the book I'm adapting, and there's this picture of the real-life Oppenheimer with this intense stare, and suddenly I'm like, okay, I know who can do that. I've worked with Cillian for 20 years. I know he's one of the great actors.
I wonder
Well,
how
it was the
soon
role
into
of a
writing it
lifetime.
he started thinking about you, though. I just think there's a part of me that just feels like, who else can play that part?
But it was funny. I think a lot of us ended up looking like the characters.
Worryingly.
Yeah, worryingly like the characters. You know, we kind of ended up
like owners start looking like their pets.
Yeah, kind of.
But I don't know how Cillian didn't lose his mind.
No, for
You
sure.
looked at the schedule, we would pop in and out, and you were there. You were never not there. I have never in my whole life seen someone do what you did.
Yeah.
And I think we would all attest to that.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
God,
Yeah.
Irish people can't take praise.
Let it in.
I know. Look, he just wants to go completely in. He just turned to dust. If you're wondering where he went, you're like, moving on.
Please move on.
Please move on.